Thanks for joining us at Talking Points ISE 2026. I'm joined by Steve from Project TV. Welcome, Steve.
Thanks, Paul.
We're here to talk about product refresh cycles. Are they changing?
That's a really interesting subject at the moment. As you know, we mainly work within the corporate and the council kind of chamber arena. And what I'm finding is it's a complete mix bag at the moment, where you've got people that are sweating the asset as long as possible. We've even got clients, and I mean big financial houses, that are ripping old kit out and putting it into new offices.
Wow.
So it is a case of the client, but we're definitely seeing assets being sweated more.
Because you can't really repair a lot of kit anymore, right? So are you working it till it's kind of on its last legs, in some places, because they don't have the money to change?
Yeah, we're definitely finding that where once before they would have had all new kit, where they might keep the bracket and the screen, put a new, say, UC system in, but they're definitely looking to get. We're finding more and more people are looking to get more out of the assets now than what they used to.
On the other side, do you have clients maybe where you're like, well, there's nothing wrong with that. It's only when you put that in 2 years ago or 3 years ago because they want something shiny new. Do you have that? Can you talk them out of it, or do you maybe repurpose that kit for another client maybe who has less money?
But again, this all comes down to, I think everybody's more aware on sustainability now as well, and it's something that we're finding is a big buzzword with all clients. So again,
sure.
Do they need to throw it away?
Yeah.
Can it be repurposed? Does it go into a support stock if they're taking something else? So it's a conversation we have, and if it is old technology, then we recommend it goes.
Yeah.
But if it can be repurposed, why not?
I think a lot of people are having that conversation, right? It's because it's not easy to just throw something away anymore. There's paperwork involved, there's admin involved. It's not as simple as chucking it a skip anymore.
I think it's good for us.
Yeah.
Because it opens up that conversation, because we are repurposing kit. Yeah. That they need to put it under a support contract.
Yeah. Okay.
So we are finding that that's a massive growing part of the business, putting more and more kit under support, especially if they're trying to get a longer cycle out of it. Then because it's older kit, it needs to be maintained.
You mentioned at the start there, does it differ then between the sectors that you're working in, or is it just a case of client A is different to client B?
I think some sectors can be, especially government, that's definitely,
I guess
they're definitely trying to get more out of their
purse
assets.
strings are tighter, right?
Absolutely. Until April, and then they waste loads of money for no reason at all.
Yeah.
But look, it's it is client to client.
Yeah.
We do find that. It's like I say, I've got one client, say client A, that every 3 years wants to change everything, but I've also then got client B who are repurposing kit from everywhere.
Sure.
If an office is closing, they're repurposing it to another office. So it does. It's not. It depends client to client.
Sure.
But I would say overall, definitely seeing more people trying to get more out of assets.
They're getting longer.
Yeah.
Are we talking a year, do you think? 2 years? Or does it differ?
Well, I think this brings us on to something else really, where everybody thought, we came out of COVID.
Yeah.
Not if I'm allowed to say that word anymore. Yeah. But we come out of the pandemic, and everybody was throwing Teams rooms in all over the place. And everybody thought there was going to be this massive amount of rooms that were going to be refreshed all at once. It's never going to happen. We're never going to see that amount of rooms again all at once.
No.
It is now a steady, because some people 3 years, other people will keep it for 12 years.
Sure.
So you just don't know. So you're never going to get that big hit of rooms again. Yeah. It's now a steady process. As some people realise they bought the wrong kit.
Yeah. Some
people realise they bought the wrong kit and can't change it. Well, some people realise they bought the wrong kit and can change it. So it is, I think, a case of it's not one size fits all.
Sure. The big issue with this really is that if it is being extended, and you're saying it is, and I've heard that from other people as well, it affects the whole part of the chain, right? So it affects manufacturers, it affects distributors, integrators, because none of those are selling kit at the same volumes, because everything's lasting 1 year longer, 2 years longer. It has a knock-on effect on all of us, doesn't it? Or do you think there's enough work to go around
yes and no.
in other parts? Right?
Yes and no. I think there's enough work to go around. And I think there's more meeting rooms than ever now.
Yeah.
Video went crazy.
Sure.
And so there's miles more video rooms than there's ever been. So are we just expecting more because we had that initial gluttony of rooms? Are we now expect, like I say, it's that recycle again? Everybody's going, we're going to have thousands and thousands and thousands of rooms to do in 26 because they're going to refresh them all. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah. Steve, always great to spend time with you and pick your brains. Thanks very much.
Good to speak to you, Paul.